Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Sunday Morning Shred with me, Mark Murray. Today, I have a few cool guitar-related subjects I want to talk to you about. Number one is some trash to thrash, a little bit of behind the scenes. I'll let you guys know what the last couple weeks were like, getting ready for the season finale. As you can see behind me here, I got the three guitars that I finished on the season finale are hanging here. We got the Ibanez Proline V, we got the Roswell replica, and we got this 94 Jackson Rhodes. All of them came out so awesome. Crazy finishes on all of them. I was looking back at like the last 5 guitars I built. It was these 3, the V250 LTD that I did for Noah with the black and white crackle. And there was one more that was the black and green, or the blue and green striped Jackson Dinky EX. That thing, the last 5 in a row, when you put them side by side, all look so cool. So I'll talk a little bit about that. Also, I started a Patreon page. So if you want to win one of these guitars, usually I buy guitars to flip. I rebuild them and then I flip them, all customized like these here. But I decided, why not give them away? Start a Patreon page, and everybody who enters the CEO level, that's the tier 3 of my Patreon, is going to be entered in a monthly giveaway where once a month I'm going to give away a guitar. So these 3 will probably be the first 3. Actually, the Crackle Kelly, if you saw the season finale, you saw that one on there too. That's going to be in the giveaways too. So it's probably going to be the Proline V, I'm guessing, then the Jackson Rhodes, then the Crackle Kelly should be done, because it's only going to take me about a month to finish that one up, I think. And then the Roswell's probably going to be 4. If I get enough people to join and who are really enjoying the guitar giveaways, I'm going to keep it going. I have the Stealth Frankenstrat. I actually have 2 Stealth Frankenstrats here. One's a Charvel, one's a Fender Strat. I also have a blue to purple burst Frankenstrat that many of you guys have seen. It's hanging over there on the wall. And then I also have the Splatter Kelly over here in a case. So if it's going good and you guys are really loving it, and it's enough, I get enough people subscribing to the Patreon that it's making sense. I can't be taking a huge loss on the guitars, but if we get enough people joining, I'm going to keep it going. So I'll just keep building guitars one a month to give away. I mean, that sounds fun to me. That seems like a really cool way to keep creating content for Trash to Thrash while also giving people a chance to win a guitar for $10 a month. I mean, that's crazy. $10 a month for the top tier, and you're entered to win a guitar valued at over $1,000. So we got the Patreon page is going good. So go down to the links. I put the link in the description down below, so you can go to that. It's patreon.com/guitarguts. There's also 2 other lower tiers, a $3 a month tier that if you just want to support the page a little bit, you don't really care about winning the guitar, $10 is a little bit much for you. But you do want to help out, or you want to get ad-free versions of these videos, Trash to Thrash and Sunday Morning Shred. Plus, if I start up any other shows, I'll do ad-free, in the $3 tier. Jumping up to the $5 tier, we're going to do monthly collaborations. So if you play guitar, I'm guessing you do if you're watching this show, then every month we'll have like a poll on my Patreon page that will vote on what song we're all going to collab on. And everybody in like those levels of the tiers of level 2 or 3 can jump in, and we'll all do a collab song together. So that would be really cool. That sounds like fun. When it comes to the giveaway, I'm going to be doing the first giveaway for the Proline V. It's going to be June 15th. So it's about a month from now we're going to be doing it. So it's going to give people about a month to sign up, and over the next month, I'm also going to be throwing up all the ad-free versions of Trash to Thrash and this show, Sunday Morning Shred. They're all going to go on the Patreon page, so no matter what tier you're signed up to, you'll see those on there. But I think it's going to be every 15th of the month we're going to be doing the drawings for the guitars. So the first one's going to be for the Ibanez Proline V, and I'm hoping that I can probably get in contact with the person and get them on like a Skype or a Zoom call or something, because I would love to tell them, in face-to-face or whatever, that they won the guitar. When it does come time that somebody wins the guitar, the only way somebody's going to be contacted is directly from me, from my Instagram page at guitarguts, or from my email address, mark@guitarguts.com. Somebody created a fake Guitar Guts account this last week. This is crazy to me. Somebody saw that I'm giving away guitars, and they went on and they created Guitar Guts _ and started DMing people who follow me. And I knew something was up because all of a sudden, within a couple minutes, I had 25 messages from people, and I was working on stuff. Actually, I was getting ready for the season finale still, so I was grinding in the other room, and all of a sudden I got these DMs coming through, people telling me that they got a DM from this weird other account, and then I went and looked, and there's 250 followers on this account, and it says all this information with, like, it looked like an official account. They had stolen all my images and said they were emailing people or sending DMs to people, telling them they won the guitar and to send them their credit card information to cover the shipping. Well, I'll say this right here. I'm going to be covering the shipping. If I'm going to give you a $1,000 guitar, I'm not going to come over and say, give me the shipping money. If I'm giving a guitar away, I got to give it away, man. So I'm not going to be collecting people's credit card information. So if someone says they're me and they're contacting you from anywhere but my email or my Instagram page, or it's like a face-to-face call, then it's not real. So I'm not going to create a fake page or a smaller page for a contest to give away stuff. That doesn't even make sense. Why would I do that? So I actually did get a message from someone who gave the guy his credit card information. I told him, go call your credit card company right now. Tell them you got scammed. Tell them that it was fake and to deny any charges. He was like kind of confused, and he's like, well, what should I tell him? I'm like, dude, tell him what happened and tell him to expect some fake charges coming through. So that sucks that happened to that guy. It really pisses me off that somebody would go after my followers and my fans, because you guys are like friends and family to me, a lot of you, and for people to prey upon my audience like that burns me a little bit. But then I was also thinking about who does this kind of stuff, and this is usually it's people from third world countries or people who have no opportunities in life who become hackers or scammers, and they work. It's almost like it's almost like an organized crime thing. But I was watching these guys on YouTube who, it's so cool. They bust scammers. So like they'll hack scammers' computers as they're scamming, and they'll like turn on their webcam and they'll show them pictures of their home, or they'll delete the scammer's personal files, and they'll open up the scammer's Facebook pages and start reading off their friends and like ask them like, so what would your friends and family, and they'll start naming their friends and family, and they'll be like, so what would these people think of you scamming? So I would love for someone to go after the Guitar Guts _ guy, but the page is gone. I told everybody to report him. Everybody jumped on it right away, and it was gone within a couple hours. So no harm. Well, there is harm foul, and there is a foul because somebody gave them their credit card information. That sucks. The last couple weeks leading up to the season finale have been so crazy here because like 3 weeks out, I was working on other customer guitars, and Trash to Thrash has started to catch up. Like what I mean by that is the first couple weeks that I was posting shows was the beginning of 2021. It was New Year's, January 1st was episode 1, and then it was every Thursday after that. So at the time, I had a couple episodes pretty much banked, like 3 episodes that I had been working on, and then like 4 and 5 and 6 I think were started, but I'd been working on like the first 5 or 6 episodes for like a year and a half, and I figured it's time to just start doing this. My original plan was only to make like 6 episodes and then take a break and see what happened, see if people liked the show, and then keep going with it. But then as the show got popular, I was like, oh man, people love these things. Let's keep it going. And then people started sending in customer guitars to me, so I would put those on the show too. And, like I said in the beginning, I had a bunch of footage of guitars I had been working on for the last couple months that became the first many episodes. But then now down to like after like episode 14, 15, I was starting to show you guys stuff I did that week. So it'd be me grinding all week because I knew like Thursday I posted a show, then I got 7 days, or I got 6 days really, because it takes me about a full day, 8 to 10, 12 hours to edit, sometimes more than 12 hours to edit one episode of Trash to Thrash. It's pretty crazy. So I would know I got 6 days now to do work and document it, and then the 7th day I go edit it all together, and that'll be the show. And then it started to get to where like it was taking me longer and longer. Like I would start editing it all day Wednesday, and then I wouldn't finish till Wednesday night. It wouldn't even be done, and I'd go to bed and wake up at, I had a baby a little while ago. I have a 5.5-month-old son now, so I started waking up super early when he was born just to be ready for him and be prepared in the mornings. So that's the time I would wake up at 3 o'clock in the mornings now and start working on Trash to Thrash and working on editing things like that. So sometimes I'd be up at 2 or 3 in the morning the last couple of weeks out in my shop sanding guitars and polishing them and wiring them up. I'd be out there till 8:30 at night sometimes, and it was crazy. But I told my wife that we have a couple weeks here where it's going to be crazy. Up to 3 weeks out, I knew I had to have all these guitars done for the season finale. So I told her it's going to be kind of crazy, but then I'm taking 6 weeks off. We're going to get a chill. So the last couple of days we've been chilling around here. It's been super nice. But it was getting to where the season finale, it even came out late. All the episodes, all 19 before that, I had released by noon. And some of them had just got up there by like 20 minutes before, and I had the thumbnails done, and everything was uploaded just at 11:40 a.m. But by noon, it was released on a schedule. This one I tried, and I was up at 2 o'clock. I was polish sanding and level sanding the Rhodes, and these 3 guitars were finished up in the last 12 hours, I would say, maybe 14 hours. I think when I went to bed Wednesday night, none of these were done. And then when I woke up at 2, I got the Roswell done by like 5 a.m. And then I had the Jackson here done by like 7 a.m. Then I had the Proline done by like noon. And I was like running back and forth, doing a couple things, come in here, edit, go back outside, do a couple things, come back in, edit. And then I don't think I got the episode up to like 4 p.m. But that's just, hey, it's just what it takes sometimes. Yeah, so it's up, it's ready for you guys, and I hope you guys all enjoyed it because it was super fun to make, and these are 3 of my favorite guitars I've ever built. Let me grab the Roswell real quick. That thing is just so cool. This is a guitar that I originally bought to, keep in my own collection like 3 or 4 or 5 years ago. I bought it as just a raw body, and I always had it around wanting to do something with it. It's a really cool configuration, too. I like that it's a single humbucker and it's a Floyd Rose, which for a while, that's like my favorite setup. But this glittery paint, I mean, the paint job turned out really awesome. I love the neck on it. Someone had left in the comments that it's kind of cringe or it's a disgrace or something that I had put a Jackson logo on it, but it's a Jackson neck. So when I repainted the headstock, because of course I repainted it to match the body, when I repainted it, of course I put a Jackson logo back on it because the neck is a Jackson neck. The body is it's not a actual Roswell. It's a replica of a Roswell, but it does come with a Jackson neck plate with a serial number. And if you look up the serial number, it's going to be for a Dinky because that's what this neck went to. This was a PS4 neck. My original plan with this thing was to do like some crazy inlays and all this stuff, but to be honest, this thing had sat around for years, and when things sit around too long, I don't like to let them keep sitting. I kind of think like, all right, why is that thing sitting there? There's something in my brain that's blocking me from finishing this thing. Let's just get it done and move on. So that was the plan with this. It's got a great neck on it. I actually have hardly even played it. And either of these 3 guitars I've hardly played. I just got the action right around in the ballpark. Got them kind of set up and strung up, and they're not even really tuned, so I haven't even had really a chance. I have had a chance today. I could have played them. I was playing some guitar yesterday. I haven't played that much guitar lately, but it felt good to play yesterday. But man, this thing, it's got the Guitar Guts kill switch on it too. So it's the first guitar to have the Guitar Guts kill switch down there. And yeah, this thing, I'm very proud of it. I like the way it came out. The Proline V is also super awesome. This Rhodes here, this thing is so cool to me because this thing is a guitar that I bought when I was a teenager. I used to play shows with it with my old band, Luck Down, and it was always such a beat-up old thrash guitar, and for it to look like this now, it's really cool. So it's going to be awesome to see this thing go to a new home and see somebody really enjoy it because I enjoyed it for a long time. I bought it used. It was already pretty thrashed. But, yeah, I feel like I've given it a successful transformation. Check this thing out. The clear pickguard looks awesome, in my opinion, on it. The colors look so good. The finish came out great on it. The black chrome hardware. This thing turned out so cool. I've done a couple other Rhodes in this same style that I bet you a bunch of you have seen, like the orange Tiger Rhodes, and then I also did a purple and dark blue burst Rhodes in this same style, and the purple one was actually this exact same year and model. It was the 1994 JRR 94 concept, and the Alien Blood Rhodes I did on episodes, I think it was episodes 5 and 6 of Trash to Thrash. Again, exact same year and model. It's one that whenever they come up for sale, I always like to buy them because they have very thin necks, very nice feeling necks, and they just sound great. They're awesome guitars. I'm a big fan of these concepts. What do you guys prefer out of the three of them? Do you like the Roswell, you like the Rhodes, or you like the Proline V? The guy who sold me the Proline V saw it and was like, oh man, that thing is, he approved of it. He bought it to build as a project for himself and never got around to it. And he came to me at a time when I already had so many project guitars, I almost said no. But then when he threw an offer out there, I was like, you know what? It's pretty cool. It's a cool guitar. And I looked him up. I saw that they sell for like $1,000, you know, some of them more than that. So I figured, you know what? This is a decent investment. Got some EMGs in it, got it tuned up and playing really good, or I think it plays good. I honestly, the neck is straight, the action looks good, so I need to do some more setup and stuff on it, but it appears to be the frets are all in good condition, and from what I hear, they're great guitars. Those are kind of like classics. Some people were saying I shouldn't even have repainted it, but it wasn't the original paint job, as many of you know. I got a questions from somebody this last week saying that they have a similar style Instagram page that I do, that they post guitar content, and they were trying to find out how to grow their page. I get this question from time to time. How do you grow your guitar Instagram page? And man, I gotta be honest, I don't know nowadays how you do it, because when I started my page was 2016. It was over 5 years ago at this point. And at the time, my page has evolved, really. I started out by posting pretty much only like electronics and upgrades of guitars. So it wasn't really like beautiful guitar shots yet. It was more like the inside, the back of a wired up pickguard, because I owned a company that wired up pickguards and then sold pre-wired pickguards to people all over the world. Many of you have heard me talk about this, but it was called Pickuptronics. And I used to be an authorized dealer for EMG, Seymour Duncan, and DiMarzio. And me and my business partner Mike had all these different models of pickguards. You know, 8181. So that was like a Strat pickguard with two EMG 81s that you could buy, and it would just come pre-wired. You drop it in your Strat or whatever kind of guitar you have. We would be able to get the pickguards and pre-wire them and send them out to people. We would also sell pickups to people. That was like another part of the business that it was tough because there was a lot of competition. Pickups, like there's a million people who sell pickups, but then pre-wired pickguards, kind of more niche. There was like one or two companies that got it kind of have the market cornered, because they would build and have so many in stock that for like a really small company that was just two people who weren't really trying to take out lines of credit, we were just trying to do it with money out of our pocket. It was impossible to compete, because these other companies, I think they had storefronts, and they would have people, I don't know how they were moving so many pickguards, but they had all these weird pickguards, every option available. They had tons of them up on their eBay page, so there's just a couple guys out there who already had the market cornered and couldn't really keep it going. But that was how Guitar Guts Instagram page started, was just by showing showing the guitars that I worked on, pretty much by showing the guts of the guitar, and that's where the name came from, because I used to just do wiring of guitars, so that was the guts of the guitar. And then eventually I would show like my guitars from my collection, and I noticed that people liked that more than just the back of a pickguard. So I'd still show the back of a pickguard or the inside of a guitar, but as time went on, it was more just like pictures of my really cool custom guitars that I was building, or just like my Explorers and Flying Vs and things. Then eventually I started showing me painting guitars on there, and then I started playing Metallica songs. So my pages went through a lot of evolution. I think one of the things that's helped it grow a lot is, at that time, there wasn't as many guitarists on Instagram, and I was consistently posting tons of content. Every day I was posting something good, either like a Metallica song or a really good quality photo, like no grainy photos. Everything had to look good. is all about quality and consistency, I would say. You know, if you can't be consistent, at least post good quality. And if you can't post good quality, I would say don't post, because it's better to post something good less often than to post something every day that's not that good, because people will see that you're watering down your page with these decent, like, not that good of posts. Another thing is to create a community. Early on, I started making like Kill 'Em All Week, Ride the Lightning Month, Master Puppets Month, and Justice for August, Black Album Month, and I would get people to do collabs with me. So for one album, if I covered a whole album in a month, I would be able to get 15 or 20 or 30 people to do collabs with me over a month. And it goes down. Another thing is you got to outwork people, because like I said, there's a lot of people on there. And if you want to be a successful guitarist, like a YouTube or Instagram guitarist, you have to be willing to put in the work, because it's not like you just have you just post a picture and it's like super easy. You have to do more than that. Like I said, you have to build a community. You have to get to know people and let them get to know you a little bit. And you also have to be constantly coming up with new ideas. If you're doing the same thing everybody else is doing, just posting a picture or a video of you playing guitar in your room, the same guitars that everybody else has, it's not as interesting. They're not going to get as many followers. But if you start to build like kind of like a community, and like I was doing the collabs with all these people and bringing everybody to me, and then they were sharing my posts and exposing me to other people, and then people were seeing my weird guitar collection, and they would see me painting, and then they would see me doing covers. There's all these other interesting elements other than just like one thing. You know, it's not just a video once a week. It's every single day I'm posting stuff on there. And if you look down at the tiles view of my Instagram page and scroll through it, there's a lot of different things on there. So I don't know exactly if you're just going to be playing the best way to grow your page. One thing is, like I said, is you got to create a community, do collabs with people, be consistent on there, have good quality, but don't let quality, quality is a weird thing, because there's certain people that have crazy awesome setups and they're all into tone, and then their audience becomes addicted to the good tone, and there's like these audiophile people who only love good audio. But then there's other people who like Caden Jams has like 20,000 plus, I'm not sure what he's at these days, Instagram followers. But all he does is just put his cell phone up in the corner of his room and just crank his amp up and jam. He doesn't have a special camera. He doesn't have special audio equipment. He has one or two guitars. It's the same guitars in every video. So the way that I've done it was to deliver with good quality, good camera, good audio, interesting, different, cool guitars. And then the way he's done it has been the exact opposite. 2 guitars or 1 guitar, mainly, and then just his cell phone. So part of it, I don't know. You just got to work at it, because it's not easy. A lot of people think it is, but they find out quickly it is not. All right, so we have 2 guitars were sent in to me this week. People send me their guitars in. If you don't know about that, you can make a video showing me your custom guitar. If you've like worked on your guitar or had someone else work on it, make a video of your guitar and send it in to me. Like one of the videos I'm about to show you. Don't have background music in it if it's copyrighted background music, because I can't play that. But tell me about the mods of your guitar. Tell me why the guitar is important to you, how you got it. Tell me the story of the guitar. That's the interesting thing. And then with your mods, tell me why it's modded that way, because sometimes people show me guitars and I have to ask questions like, well, what's the benefit to doing it that way over this way? And then I find out, oh, in this genre of music, they do these things and this benefits that. And it's like, oh, okay. So we got 2 this week. We got another one from Daryl at Caveman Guitars. Everybody loves Daryl. And then we have another one from Michael. Michael sent in some videos a little while ago, too. So let's check out Daryl first. Let me get my headphones on. These headphones are on their last leg here. So look at that. It's all bent. Okay.
Mark. Hey, Mark, this is Daryl here with K-Man Guitars. It's K-M-A-N Guitars. That was my stage name because I'm a blues harmonica player. But that was after I got into big hair and rock and stuff. But today, man, it's the Fan Fret multi-scale 7-string. It's got a pickup in it. I got this guitar back at Christmas. Mark. Hey Mark, this is Daryl here with K-Man Guitars. It's K-M-A-N Guitars. That was my stage name because I'm a blues harmonica player. But that was after I got into big hair and rock and stuff. But today, man, it's the fan fret multi-scale 7-string. It's got a pickup in it. But anyways, I got this guitar back at Christmas time. You can, I don't know if you can see right there, it's got a great big split all the way down. This whole guitar was crushed, so I had to completely rebuild it. It's got a solid spruce top, mahogany back and sides. Put a bone saddle in it. Sounds great acoustic. I got it off of eBay. I think new they're like $600, but all total I think I've got less than $180. And also I was looking at your tutorial, but anyways, I've got a couple of famous friends. I got one friend, his name is Harvey Arnold Dalton. He plays for the rock band, used to play for the southern rock band The Outlaws, Green Grass and High Tides. He was on that song. He's a left-handed bass player, good friend of mine. And Jason Michael Carroll, he's a country player. So I gig with all these cats back in the day. But this man right here influenced me a whole lot. I need say more. I went on your tutorials, checked them out. This is this paint right here come from Dollar General. It's got a sawtooth neck, maple neck. I got a water slide. I'm gonna do a Kramer beak style headstock. I was gonna get a banana headstock, but man, I can't find a lefty one that's any count. So, but anyways, it's got a dime bucker in the bridge, hot. Doesn't have a Floyd Rose, but anyways, I'm gonna keep it short today, so I'm not gonna get into stuff. But like I said, I'll be showing you again my H. I've got an 8-string like this, you see on the back of the walls, got a Martin there. I got another Martin there. I got silver tones. I got mandolins. I got all kinds of stuff, man. But steel metal, man, because a lot of people don't know, man. Acoustic guitars. There's a lot of mandolins. Harmonica. There's Motley Crue, Smoking in the Boys' Room. Anyways, I want y'all to subscribe to this channel, man. Support Mark, because I do. And if you, Mark, I know you said something about me being on your show, man, doing an interview with me, man, I'll be more than glad to. I got so much going on, but man, we can work it in. But I'm loving what you're doing, man. I'm loving what your crackle paint jobs, man, are killer, man. You're killer. I would love to do an acoustic guitar like that, man. I play.
Oh, what did I...
Mark. Hey, Mark, this is Daryl here with K-Man Guitars. It's K-M-A-N Guitars. That was my stage name because
Okay, messed that up. Let me scoot forward.
Anyways, it's got a dime bucker in the boys' room. To do an acoustic guitar like that, man. I play bluegrass on Friday nights, man. I'm always picking everywhere, man, trying to keep my chops up. So that would be cool, man, to take something that somebody done. These bluegrass are purists, man, and I like to go outside the box. I take my 7-string to the next. What the hell is that? Excuse my language, but anyways, man, have a good day, man, and everybody support this channel. Support it. Peace out, brother.
Daryl, dude, you're the man. That acoustic is crazy. And I'm curious, man, what is this room that you're in? You have like all these guitars. You just reach over. You got a Van Halen guitar. You got a 7-string fan fret. You got all kinds of crazy V's. And you said, you said you had 80 guitars. That's insane. So, yeah, we got to do like a one-on-one Sunday morning shred. Daryl and Mark talking guitars. Guitar Guts plus Caveman. I like that idea. So keep those videos coming, Daryl. That was awesome, man. Thanks for the awesome, kind words, dude. Michael, I believe he's from Las Vegas. I got to double check that, but let's check out what Michael sent in this week.
Hey Mark, Michael from Texas here. Just wanted to show you I got my Kramer Focus VT211S in. It's not left-handed. They don't make that one I want left-handed, but I kind of wanted this one because of the pickup configuration. Has good versatility on it. Plus kind of a Hendrix vibe. I gave it the Mark Touch, as they call it. I put gold on it. As you can see, it has gold bent steel saddles. Even put gold strap buttons, just for aesthetics. I removed the tone controls. I don't use them as a metal and shred and fusion player. I don't use them personally. I even added Goto tuners. They don't lock, but they real stable. And this is actually a really good guitar to do mods on. I might even change the pickup, put a Seymour Duncan Invader or something in it. And I got decent reach on it. You know, as a lefty, you're used to doing this most of the time anyway.
By the way, I want to stop the video there. To me, it's crazy. I never even really thought about how people who play left-handed guitar, when they flip the guitar like that, they have like no fret reach. You notice that? He just said like it's got pretty good reach because the guitar is upside down. Normally, the bottom cutaway gives you 2 to 3 frets more access. That's a bummer, man. I never even thought about that they're so limited with the fret access.
Time anyway. Wanted to get a Kramer. I used to have one back when I was a teenager in '86. I want to say, dating myself.
Year I was born.
Anyway, so I want to say thank you for having me on the show. Congratulations on a successful, great first season. Look forward to the next one. Keep up the good work, man. You inspired me to do more. I went to school for this back in 2013, and you inspired me to kind of like pick it up again. Say thank you for that, and take care, man, and look forward to another one.
Awesome. Nice video, nice guitar. Thanks for sending that in, Michael. By the way, he's from San Antonio, Texas, not Las Vegas. So, sweet guitar, dude. I like that you gave it the gold hardware and you called it the Mark Touch. I appreciate that. I also noticed that both people who sent in videos this week are both lefties. So I've noticed a bunch of lefties leaving comments in my videos going like, where's the left-handed guitars? I'm going to have to do something. If I'm going to be giving away guitars on like the monthly giveaways for Patreon, the lefties are getting left out here because I can't really auction off or give away left-handed guitars because if I do a drawing, chances are, I think it's only 8% of guitarists are left-handed. So it's kind of like weird to give away a left-handed guitar in the giveaways, but like maybe I need to have a left-handed one on deck. So if I do draw a lefty in the giveaways, maybe they don't get the Proline V that month. They would get the lefty blah 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 that I have. So maybe I got to do that. I got to get like a bass and a lefty maybe. Both of them just on hand. So if somebody wins, I got to do that. Because that would suck. You know, and I don't want to be leaving people out, and I got to build... Yeah, I like that idea. I had a lefty Frankenstrat started, but it actually got swooped up. Somebody bought it. So that's going to be on Season 2 of Trash to Thrash. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys watching. Trash to Thrash will be back July 1st, but I'm going to be doing something on Thursdays. Something that won't take a full day for me to edit, but I was thinking about having like a little side companion show called Trash Talk, where like I talk about Trash to Thrash stuff, or maybe go back and recap some of the old episodes and look at some almost like a greatest, best of for season 1. Maybe compress a couple like builds down because some of these guitars took 5 episodes to build. Maybe compress them down to 5 minutes and show the whole build from beginning to end for some of the guitars that were in the first episodes. I'm not sure if everybody's gone back and watched the first ones back. Everybody who's watching episode 20, have they seen all 20 of them? I don't know. I would assume so. But then again, of course, probably not. Probably some people just jumped on and didn't go back to the beginning. So if I show some of the older guitars, maybe that would be like it'd be fresh to them, I guess. Also on the Patreon page, I'm going to be doing a monthly tour of the shop. So any guitars that I'm working on in process of, I'll be showing those. And then days that I wake up at like 3 in the morning, there's going to be just bonus extra content on there, behind the scenes stuff that I'll show you guys. Look, I'm up at 3 in the morning sanding this guitar or whatever, because it's kind of crazy, the schedule and some of the stuff that I do. So show you how I break down, reworking a guitar, how you break it down step by step and all that. And then I'm also going to start doing monthly tutorials on the $10 tier. So if you want to learn how to rebuild a guitar from scratch, get like some beat up old guitar, I'll start showing you step by step what to do to get that thing right. So I appreciate you guys watching. Go check out the Patreon page. I'll have the link down in the description, patreon.com/guitarguts. Of course, you could always get this show for free. You don't have to join Patreon. You'll never have to join pay to get my stuff for free, but there's going to be ads on the video. So, it's a trade-off, but if you got $3 a month, you can get the ad-free versions and help support Guitar Guts. I will see you guys very soon, next Thursday. Of course, follow me on Instagram at Guitar Guts. If you want your guitar modified by me, send me an email, mark@guitarguts.com. I got behind on my emails because I was so busy with Trash to Thrash the last couple weeks. So the next day or two, if you sent me an email in the last week or two, sorry I didn't get back to you. And same with the Instagram DMs. I was just so swamped getting this stuff done that now I got some time to kind of chill and answer emails and get back to regular life. So still working on guitars. Don't think I'm taking a break. I'm actually still going to be working on guitars all the time because season 2 is right around the corner. And I'm planning the whole season out ahead of time. So it's going to be more like 1 guitar per episode kind of thing. There'll still be like 2 guitars on some episodes, and it'll be like a 2 episode arc. But I want to do more of just like start a guitar all the way through the end of it, which means if that takes me a month, that means I got to have the guitar done when I go to edit the video. So that means I got to work on it a month before I edit the video. So the next 6 weeks, that's going to be the kind of stuff I'm doing. Recording like the intros and outros and all the Trash to Thrash talking segments. And then I'll go back and I've already got so many customer guitars here that the whole season's booked up. But now I'll start... I've already been working on most of the guitars actually too, but once one of them's done, that'll probably be the first one that you guys are going to see. And then there's a couple other really cool things, shop guitars, I'm going to throw in the mix there too. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, leave your comments down below. If you guys have any questions for the Q&As, you want me to answer some Q&A questions next week, leave them down in the comments below and I'll get to them next week. Send me your guys' guitar videos. I love sharing those with everybody, and I will see you guys very soon. Rock on, my friends.